feel so dumb on these.
All
I feel
right,
so
all
dumb.
right. Here we go. You already know what it is. Build and Destroy show. We like to start it off with a little bit of music. We're going to take you back to originalities for this one. Plus, we got a special guest, if you can see on the title of the video. Let's go. Go, go, go.
Testing. Yeah. This is WBAD, broadcasting live on a Sunday afternoon from Wicked's living room. Check it out.
Supreme mathematician on a mission to clear up your trioptical vision. Subtraction, addition, multiply, and division. This a local edition of politricking politicians. I hip you to the game, sit back and just listen. From city council to the auditor, down to the mayor, City Hall is that new devil's lair. From boardroom kickbacks, nerds and their big stacks, they disenfranchise with lies to cover up third eyes. City council's supposed to listen to our voice, our screams, and our hollers, not the Pierce County Chamber of Commerce and their dollars. Now can you imagine someone like Victoria Woodard and Lauren Walker trying to stop and block low-income housing on Hilltop? There are prospectors trying to grab the land, bust the real meaning of the Hilltop sub-area plan. Hey yo, keep the crossover, they two-facing over their fucking gentrification. And the people organized for 12 sick days, sick of being a slave, sick of getting played, sick of working with the flu with 1 foot in the grave. But the council only gave you 3, cause they only listen to the business community. And the people fight now for that 15, yada the mean. But the council watered it down and only gave you 12 by the end of 2018. Miserable, measly misers make minimum wage. Before you even get that, your next paycheck is played. Purses and pockets full of posies, poison pennies, your wallet is dead. No roses, no bread, no si se pueda, si se pueda, si se pueda. Just thank you for your comment and we'll talk about it later. And the only one that even kinda listens is Anders Ibsen, and the rest of the council campaigned against him, conspired with his opposition, trying to knock him out his position. And do we get real police accountability? Hell no, just the corniest hip-hop video you could ever see. Maryland, Victoria, and the cops busting raps while pigs indiscriminately bust caps. No justice for Jackie, hope someone busts back. This council's full of sick women and ill men who never even fired Jared Williams over what he did to Monique Tillman. They've got no empathy for other people's children, and it's water is life. No dapple down at the Port of Tacoma where they sell off your water so now you sip melanoma. So you use the initiative process to protest using the only legal means given to you. But what does the council do? Well, they turn around, they sue you. And Julie Anderson disenfranchised them with voting misinformation mailed to your home. Catch her on the evening news sounding like leave me alone. Till it comes vote doesn't matter in a condescending tone. Politics, politricks, prosecutor linguists in the mix. Injustice for the 36, bully tactics, intimidation, campaign violations. Politricking politicians are pantsuits, power blazers, pumps, perms, placating and pimping. Politricking politicians was even Marilyn Strickland. Fuck out of here.
You're tuned in to WBAD Radio. It's a cloudy day here in Hilltop, Tacoma, Washington. You just heard Josh Riceberg spitting that heat over a May Dolly instrumental. And next joint we got for you guys is produced by Don James. So keep your ears locked right here on WBAD Radio.
Shout out Don James.
If you ain't a predator, you a prey. Don't jump in the water if you can't swim. You gon' either be a shark or a fucking fish. Real shit. Can't nobody fucking with this. If you ain't a predator, you a prey. Don't jump in the water if you can't swim. You gon' either be a shark or a fucking fish. Real shit. Can't nobody fuck with us.
Never lie, we concrete certified. Told you we selfish, you better wade in a low tide. When we ride, it's like an old school drive-by. You on the corner slipping, we hit you from the blind side. My mind gone, AWOL with my team, right or wrong. If one feels disrespect, then you know it's on. We BAD, highest grade in the dispensary. Fuck the TBD and free my niggas in the county. Still remember the okie doke, how they did the kill. Cops more crooked than scoliosis on old folks. Swerve, William Bagby the third. We got you on tape, snitching every word. But we never break a pin, all day we all in. Real talk, we land sharks, you never seen the fin. Open the scene from Jaws, a bitch trying to swim to get snatched to the bottom of the ocean where it gets dim. For our family, you din. We get to shaking and shredding till there's nothing left of him. Build and destroy. I got it inked in my skin to prove I ride and die for my family within. Now who want what? Let me sip and get drunk. Then get on my Marvin Hagler and shatter you gups. You been target practice from jump. So a wall catch you in the scope, you know I'm gon' dump. On you liars, fucking fish appetizers. Hilltop kitchen still twitching from the live wires. We the true soul survivors. Turn nothing into something, we the true MacGyvers. Everything is all velvet. Mayor, you know who the homie staying on your helmet. I wrote this verse off Thoroflu and liquor. Metaphor, I'm sick and tired of you niggas.
If you ain't a predator, you a prey then. Don't jump in the water if you can't swim. You will either be a shark or a fucking fish. Real shit. Can't nobody fuck with this. If you ain't a predator, you a prey then. Don't jump in the water if you can't swim. You will either be a shark or a fucking fish. Real shit. Can't nobody fuck with this.
Fuck with this, you can't. Disobey is your resistance to the colonial flag. He got a knee like Kaepernick, and we don't stand for that bullshit. Song and dance, hamper stand, systemic plan to exterminate the black man, woman, and child. His bloody hands on the hooves of these piggies. It's 10, 20, 50 names that they slain in every city. Fuck a police and committee. We privileged and blessed just to be alive. Cause today they shot a kid from behind like 9 times. The only reason the trigger squeezes the fear of a black planet. Post-traumatic slave disorder automatic. Democrats made my people crack addicts trying to keep up with the Jones in this rapid rat tracking. Wearing a mask, we bad acting. I'm ready to snap and spaz out. I'm acting. Black rage, my only release when I'm obese on the slab. Getting money's the trap. The nerves of these officials confusing with rizzles. We on our grizzly with the fair facts. We on the grizzly with the bare facts. Aqua Boogie, I never learned to swim. Yet when I hopped in the water, your boy grew some fins. Aqua Boogie, I never learned to swim. Yet when I hopped in the water, your boy grew some fins.
Health, wealth, knowledge of self, creeping at night. Our movements are stealth, where our opponents' ears around our necks like necklaces of flesh. Destroy this mess till there ain't none left. After we smash these bars and free our gods, earth, and stars, then we can have Zandy bars and Zanzibar. Words traveling far, sun, moon, and quasar. My palm trees in a jar, and that's word to my mom. Since the days of Krylon, any track that I rhyme on, I shine on. Dylon, equations and math, Jacobi and skin grafts, build bridges to the past. Bad crew kicks ass. From the start, I was a shark who could spot a mark, catch a blow dart to the heart, skate out before the poison even start. Build and destroy, mind and heart, lightness and dark, lightness and dark.
This here is a building of a foundation.
Word pyramid is a ceiling for underground basement. Buried deep in the spirit is real powerful flamage. Aiming at the people who get paid vacations for killing niggas.
Oh yeah, Josh Reisberg, build and destroy. Let's get around that to these.
We're just gonna roll into the last song of our intro. Cut out a little bit of the excess fat. My verse, I guess.
There it is. Go ahead, pull up. Stop. I'm out. My protozoa Noah, my granddad skirted the show. My popsy came a weed grower, that's why I'm a tree blower. In the flood, don't get drowned, we puts it down for the lost found of the town. Now how that sound? Arithmetic in our script, mathematical spit. Infinite, pinfinite, obnoxious, noxious, toxic when I hot spit. Magnetic, phonetical when the job blessed. The God's vested, so don't test it. It's Salem and area, all up in your area. The devil is a lie, but the truth is even scarier.
The devil is a lie, but the truth is even scarier.
The devil is a lie, but the truth is even scarier.
The devil is a lie, but the truth is even scarier.
We went from Ice Cube to Ice Cube. That's 3 eyes, my dude, and they all open too. This hot spittle, so sickle, send you to hospital. I grim reap you with his sickle. And of course, and so on and so forth and so forth and so on.
Yeah,
and words on and on and all night long to the break of dawn. And let's get it on and bring it on. And all of that shit.
Doing everything backwards today.
I reside inside, so I slide right by as pride fills our rise. That
It'll
shine
be on
don't
the
define
song.
me. No route's breezy when you ain't greedy.
We aren't legal
World's made
right
of
now.
money, but never I flee. Might melt
ride.
easy, so I glide freely between fingertips, slippery, so you can't catch me. Ain't for all, don't think I don't know. Don't wanna be though, too hard to please those. Free fall to short drop, to tall, wonderful, lust to low, float so low to rise and show. I'll never, ever, ever go, just ghosts, I blow. I throw down mics, I tie-dye flow. I'm present, follow me, we'll travel through wormholes. Sight may be sore, but inside stays intact and more. Floors like skateboards, force doors open with war swords. Freeway ways to new worlds, opportunities soar, where I walk towards options galore. Still I see, still
I can hear
destroyed.
it.
Digits shortened, could have been avoided. Surroundings important, so I sacrifice skin. Then what I see, I be, I need feels free. I believe I
May
cause head
checking in.
tension. Steady sending the deadliest venom, energy bending, flexible, stretchable. Finding my limit, but never breaking it. I'll admit, find comfort in flexing. Means staying consistent, resilient, dependent. Rely easy, count on me. I'm always right now, this I'll be. Keep remaining ready.
May.
Not even thinking of betraying, not in my genetic. As quickly I rise, as quickly I'll slide.
Mr. May,
Side to side,
checking in.
chances never denied. Expansion or retraction, phantom or advancing. What's
Signing
needed,
in.
I'm being. Everything I know, everything imagined, everything I show, everything controlled, everything I hide. I reside inside. Everything intertwined, same time, everything unconfined. Liberated, never jaded. Everything is everything, nothing defined, too tight. So always I find time to dance, to ride. We hug the skies, we pound the earth, we take, we give, we raise our fists. Not too squishy, not too stiff, very rarely if ever convinced. Cause I astro when I travel, limitless. Just like old friends, goodbyes are lies. I stay, I remain. So very soon I'll be back, just like I never even left the room.
WBAD Radio, Assata here, with guests Sandra and Pesha.
Clap it up, clap it up.
I wanted to ask you both, what is Build and Destroy and what does it mean to you?
Build and destroy means to me that there's times in life when you gotta build stuff and there's times in life you gotta destroy shit. And it's always good to have a team around you that you know you can trust and count on, and you're gonna see eye to eye and you're gonna get it done, and you're gonna get it done right. And that's what build and destroy is to me.
I would say ditto to all of that. And that build and destroy is my family, my chosen family.
Powerful. Ooh, that's how we're going to end our intro segment. And it is a great segue.
Eaters.
Hey, you already know it's Wicked Meticulous here. Don't forget the High Rise and May both on the check-in. I'll go ahead and bring them in here to the screenery. Oh, let's try this one. Oh, and now we see our guest already.
Hey.
Wasn't supposed to show the secrets.
Woo. I see the guest. Guest of honor.
So, for a good intro here, this is professionally, this is my social media consultant.
Fire.
But if you want to talk about, you know, real resume, you know, this is a actual entrepreneur, crafter, thrifter, social media up and coming star, and a great person.
Artist. Lyricist.
Yes.
MC. Singer.
Producer.
Student. Scholar.
Great intro, great intro.
Whoa, Tianey.
Yes.
Thank you for coming on. You're actually our first guest.
Thank you for having me.
I'm going to turn you up a little bit. So, since we got our two members in the house, we kind of ended it with your interview from the first album of Pesha and Chandra. What is your take on Build and Destroy being connected in to us from early age and early stages?
First off, I really agree with Sandra's part at the end that it's like chosen family, because I've always felt like that growing up. You guys very much chosen family, even though, you know, when people ask like, who is that? You don't really know what to say because it's not like blood, but it's very much chosen family. But my own take on Build and Destroy, seeing as I kind of grew up in it, I would say it's definitely my build in the music career, and then I would say, or music world, and then I would say my the destroy part would be like me destroying me being the little voice in the interview on the album and becoming my own kind of platform, my own artist, and like destroying the younger image of me like following you guys around.
Hey, that's an excellent answer.
I love all that.
So, since you're a guest on the show, that's not just me. We have other participants. Why don't I go with Riceberg first? What do you have, a question or a comment that you want to elicit out of Tianey?
All right. Well, you guys can hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you good.
Okay. I loved everything she has said so far. And I would like to know what her immediate next big moves are. I just personally want to know in her life, because I'm just I'm a fan.
Mm-hmm. So in my life, or in like music, career related things, or just like
Well, all
life?
that, but I don't want you to air out your business on life if you don't want to. But I would personally love to know, but at least art wise for sure. But yeah, any personal moves you're gonna make or anything like that.
Art wise and career wise, I would say 2025 I want to make my first like music project, because I'm kind of just like playing around on GarageBand making random 1-minute songs,
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like 2025 I want to kind of step into that serious realm and make a full project in a full Assata persona and not just Tianey.
Mm-hmm. Heck yeah. I can't
man.
wait to see all that.
I think we all can't wait. So
we got to get that studio going so she can have that space to.
She records herself. I know you guys heard at least one of the songs she made and seen her video.
Yeah.
May, what do you got as an actual practicing artist? So we're going to talk about in our second half what you sent me. So, but yeah, as an artist that actually is a high level producing artist as well, I think that is important to tie in. How many hours she spends on her craft, whether it's art or her actual making crafts with her hands, you can probably speak to that better than most on and maybe have a good question or comment based on that.
I have a way of explaining creativity as far as output, where it's a sponge, and when you're releasing and creating, that's squeezing that sponge and getting that water out. And after a certain point in time, that sponge will get dried, and I call it the soak up period, where you got to kind of soak up more water in anticipation of that next squeeze. So I would ask her, what do you do that provides that water for your sponge, that inspiration?
I would say a big inspiration, like the thing that like, I kind of leave and I just want to create nonstop, would be like concerts. Every time I leave a concert, I immediately want to open my computer, start writing, start working on music, and just, I get out of like the slump of like I can't ever do this, and I get into the mindset like I'm going to be where they're at, and be at this venue, and I get very, very inspired.
Yo, I just want to point out how similar that answer was when you guys asked me about the Kendrick Lamar album, and how when I don't generally listen to music, new stuff a lot, but when I do, that is what I get. I'm ready now. I'm trying to figure out how can I improve my shit. I need to hit the lab today. Like, Just wanted to point out how similar that answer was. It wasn't rehearsed.
No, I get that same vibe from shows, going to art galleries, bookstores. I get that same relative vibe. Leaving those spaces, I come home with that energy. Sometimes will last for months. So I agree with that.
Well, tell us who you just saw most recently.
I just saw Billie Eilish most recently at Climate Pledge Arena.
Damn.
And before that, who did you see?
Before that, I saw Girl in Red at Paramount Theater, I think.
So you're going to shows.
Yes, it gets me
zone.
very, very inspired. Like, I feel like going into these venues, getting to see kind of the way concerts and touring works and stuff like that, it really just makes me feel like this is possible. You can do this. You can be here. You're going to play at this venue. Like, the more venues I go to, the more I think we're going to be at all of these.
And you can see the business side of things. You
Yes,
see the merch.
yes, exactly.
You see the tickets. You
And
see the difference in size of a venue.
And I see how once I'm to that level, I see how I would want to do things differently to make my fans have a better time.
Are you guys listening? She's going to the top tier shows, paying attention to the environment and figuring out how to make her own show better than what she's seeing. This is a lesson for all artists that are actually being serious. And again, not to toot my own horn, but this is the strategy that I took before I ever performed one show.
Me too.
I went to Seattle and saw at least 8 or 9 shows. And I mean, as a rapper, the number one thing, the biggest takeaway is don't come with your song. You come with your instrumentals. Rapping over your song just sounds terrible as a fan when you're going to shows. It stinks. So
I even think it's good because you get to see like performing and the music is one thing, but then how do you behave? How do you want to behave on stage? How do you want to talk in between songs? Do you want to talk in between songs? Do you want to act confident? Do you want to act humble? Do you want to crack little light jokes? Do you want to be super serious? These were all things that we can observe by going to other people's shows, and where we can imagine what is comfortable for us. And, what you want to take from that. Do you want to be lighthearted up there? Do you want to be like quiet and just do the music? All these are different choices that performers have to make on top of just knowing how to do their music. And all that in between stuff can be other reasons why people like you as an artist too.
that was a great comment.
I completely agree.
I'm trying to see. No, I'm not going to try to do that last minute. So, out of all the stuff that you do, I mean, honestly, if you're talking about taking the music to the next level and doing a project, you're probably going to have to curb your business in some fashion or offload it, some of it. What are your plans or thoughts about that? Because your business is time intensive.
Well, I would say everything that I do kind of like works together in a circle, supporting each other. Like, my business will fund the music equipment, platform, stuff like that is not cheap. So my business funds the music, and then my social media presence creates the audience, creates the traffic, and then all of that will just keep working in a circle, and eventually the music will fund the business, and then so on and so on.
She got her like own ecosystem worked out.
Yes, exactly.
So, well, why don't you tell? I'm not going to ask you numbers about the business, but as a new show and social media presence, I would say quite low. What are your credentials to be able to be my consultant to help me boost my numbers up for this show? Just tell us some of your numbers.
Well, on social media, well, obviously, being young or growing up in social media, I've always had every single social media platform ever, and it's always been posting and posting and posting. But I would say currently in the serious business content creator kind of way, my biggest thing is YouTube, big YouTuber. I just hit, I think, 35K on my main channel. And then I'm growing my second channel, which I think has maybe 1K right now. And then I have all the other smaller platforms, Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, stuff like that. But just like the business side, social media is all a big circle too. YouTube, you send them to your Instagram. Instagram, you send them to your TikTok. And all of the platforms pay a different way, a different amount. And you kind of just have to learn the social media system because they're all kind of competing with each other. So you can make one video and post on every single platform, but it's like which platform is going to pay me the most to post this one video.
So you get paid from YouTube and Instagram and all them other joints?
You can. You definitely have to reach, the following amount and stuff like that. But right now it's just YouTube and then sponsorships, which can be posted on any platform. But yeah, I'm working towards all of the other monetization on TikTok. I think I have 8K on TikTok, and you need, I think, 10K to get paid. Then I have 1K on Snapchat. I think you need 10K to get paid on Snapchat too. And then Instagram doesn't actually have kind of a strict paying system. So that's kind of just like where I keep my personal, everyone from real life, everyone from high school, kind of stuff like that.
How much do you got to get? So you said you just crossed 35,000 on YouTube.
Yes.
We just passed 35. We have 36 subscribers. I'm serious. So what should be our primary goals and considering we have multiple people in the group that can participate, what type of activities can we do together to help grow our channel and get it bigger?
I would say you're already doing great with consistency and branding. Like that is, I think, the hardest things to overcome when you're starting from nothing. It kind of makes you feel kind of unmotivated and unconfident. But you guys already have the confidence, like you are Build and Destroy, and you don't really have to work towards becoming that. So I would say the one thing, kind of system cheat to do to kind of actually just show numbers and grow is just do all of the new features that YouTube is sending you emails about doing. Like stuff like YouTube Shorts is still very new. Stuff like vertical live streaming is still very new. Do all of the new things and YouTube will reward you because YouTube is a business just like we are and they want to make money just like we do. And they're pushing and going to boost and boost and boost their new stuff because I said all the social media platforms are competing with each other. So YouTube is going to reward those who help them.
Are you guys listening to the game right now?
So you're saying I shouldn't just ignore every single email I get from YouTube like I have for my whole entire life.
Exactly, yes. It's the same once you become monetized. I am getting emails every single day about doing YouTube shopping, YouTube affiliate links, like all of these random programs that they just want you to do so bad. But if you were to actually do them, they will benefit you and your channel. But, I don't need to do them. They're trying to get me to help them right now. But when you're actually trying to grow, you guys, instead of think of it as just like, think of it kind of as like a person. I help you, you help me kind of thing.
Well, also, so
That's smart.
because right now this channel is on my YouTube channel.
Yes.
Is there a way, best practice to shift it over? Because right now we have a low follower count, so it'd probably be smart to do it now.
Mhm.
And to where it's I don't you probably have to help me out offline to set it up to where it's group manageable, to where Josh can go live from his phone, but it goes to the group account, and May can go live from his phone, but it can go to the group account, like be able to toggle it from their end.
Well, I would say I'm assuming you probably already have like a build and destroy business email, stuff like that. So just create a new YouTube channel that you trust, or create a new email account YouTube channel that you trust everyone with that email to log into, because like, you don't want everyone logged into your personal email because YouTube is Google. So just have a build and destroy email and then create all the build and destroy accounts on that email so that everyone can have access to that email. Because you have to think about it in the way like, once we do start making money, everything has to go into one account and then be split out from there. It's not like DistroKid where you can split it to each individual person. YouTube is one account, one address, one legal name, stuff like that.
Yo, she's sharp as a damn tack.
So this is why this is my social media consultant. Right now, what she just told us is worth money. I'm getting the game free. You guys are getting the game free right now, but only if you watch our channel. So, at this point, we got about 6.5 minutes left before we go to halftime, which we're going to be featuring May's new project, and we're going to talk about that. That's some serious talking that we got to get. But do you guys have any last questions for Tianey?
I do.
First, I want to thank you for being our first guest. And your level of expertise is going to pay us off. Like I said, I spoke with these guys offline about what our goals should be, at least starting off. We're all grown adults, but getting to a point where this channel, doing our show, if we can, pull, a couple $100 a week split between us, or we each get a couple $100 a week, if we can get to that point, I think that's a good starting point and goal. It is achievable. And then once we get there, we can see how hard we want to go. So go ahead, High Rise, with your last question.
All right. My question is like a macro question, just as coming. I just want to ask a smart young person that's just in the thick of it. Do you see a future for this planet?
A future how far out, I would say. Like, I would say...
Let me ask you, as you being somebody that knows just way more about new things, are we sort of doomed? Or can y'all gonna end up saving us because you're smarter than us?
I would definitely not say doomed. But... the world is known through evolution. One day it will elevate away from us. So that's what I think. I don't think it's an end anytime soon. I think, we have enough time to finish our goals and our dreams. But I would say in the long run, definitely would be looking like some movies, some iRobot, stuff like that.
All right. There's time.
Yes, there's still time.
There's hope. All right, May. What's your final question?
My final question is, Is 2025 going to bring on a stereotype that people abide by, or is it just going to be another stereotype as far as the New Year resolution? The whole New Year's is a build and destroy kind of energy. And I know it brings on those resolutions. Subconsciously, everybody wants to put something down or start picking something up. But how do people crystallize that to being a real practice for the whole year instead of being something that goes for a few weeks in January and then kind of wanes off? Like, how do you crystallize that goal for the year?
I think you should make a bunch of goals, and the one that you and your mind and your body end up successfully doing the whole year is the one that was meant to be, or the 2 or the 3, and the ones that didn't happen weren't meant to happen in this year.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, I
love that.
Look, you guys are getting all the knowledge and wisdom today. Thinking about the world from definitely a different way than us old folks would think about it.
Just a lot of wisdom, you know. Like young people can't. A lot of young people are smart, but to be wise is something that it's usually comes with experience. But you've got understanding, which makes you wise.
Yes, I agree.
Well, my final question is not a question for you to answer, but a question more well, let me say this. As our first guest, is there anything that you want to say or promote? Again, you've got 35,000 people that will watch your YouTube video. There's 35 people, well, 36 now, that may watch this. So maybe those 36 can be added to your 35,000. What do you want to say to them?
To the 36 people. The rest of the questions I had like a really quick, witty answer, but now,
Well, what do you want? How about this? What do you want to leave for us as a final help? You've given us so much help, but just what do you want to promote? Like, what's your biggest thing right now? Do you want us to, watch your video?
Tell anybody listening, where they can.
Yeah, your website.
See your wares.
Well, my wares are Tianey Assata, but I would say my last words will be, well, I guess kind of a New Year's resolution going on theme. My last words for the 36 people is that when you see me in 2025, everything is going to be bigger, better, and I'm going to be a star in 2025.
Yeah. Heed the call.
Look at my baby. Look.
Can I just say one thing too that a person
you got less than a minute
that's known you for a super long time, that even as a young child you always had an extreme high level of confidence and poise, and you always seemed in control of yourself and your actions, and you always had a really high degree of nobility with how you moved, and I just love you.
Love you. Thank you.
All right, y'all. Look, we about to go right into halftime. We're gonna start off with this new this whole situation right now. May, what's the name of this project?
Worked Up.
Worked Up. It's the EP. Oh, we lost them. That's okay, because guess what? They'll be back after we listen to the music. So, you know what I'm going to go ahead and do is Tianey, first, I want to thank you so much for being our first guest again. The gems you dropped. If people actually watch our channel, like, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna start doing the clips, which I haven't got onto. So you gave us some clips that we can run, and this is gonna hit like we're knowledgeable about social media, but we're not. You are. So hopefully it draws some more attention to you, but you did a great job too as just being a guest on a show.
Thank you.
I think you're ready.
I'm ready for.
You're ready for stardom.
Oh, thank you. I'm gonna be on tons of podcasts. You were the first.
Yeah, Ian. We win. We won.
You won.
All right. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
All right. We're going to get into this halftime show flavor of the evening. Again, this is May Dolly's new EP. It's a short banger of a project, but I promise you, this shit, I'm going to convince him to put on a wax or something. So we're going to get right into it. This first joint on the project is called Setting a Bar, and it's got bars.
Dolly.
Let's go.
Watch me. Linear space travel. Starting the interest of those that hate travel. Partaking the great scramble. Upper tier to escape shambles. Life knows what fate can do. The Greats channel creations on piano. The voice box a fidgety replacement for ammo. Case lows of the grand mode. Late showings of mad goals. Kept to himself the depth of exceptional health. The magnitude of the magnetic etched on the shelf. Sipping the keg or repelled to compression is nailed. The enlightened one never stresses himself. Blessed with the belt of Orion, I'm melting from science. Dealt the defiant cards, healing from giant scars. The current climate may predict that I am climbing far. Designing par excellence for minor stars. Pull a string like a fine guitar. Define my art as sublime bizarre. Bikes instead of flying cars. Finite energy to try and spar. Bias hard. Abort quick like bleeding lines on a forklift. Before I force it, I make sure of enforcements. Torque lifts the machinery immediately. Please to believe the weed is really weakening G. At least in my experience, furious as the Fab Five. Sure he gets what was past time, strapped into an exact science. What matters is my supernatural knack for rhyming. I've manufactured hieroglyphs for scientists. Build an army with songs, let's see how many iron lists. May got the drop like the face of entire cliffs. Inspired to find a glitch is my intent. Concentrate, focus till the final note is legit. Dire hope that the myth's broken. Fixed omen, omitting the chosen for differences hold them back. Every other bar is just an ode to rap. Take a break so that the muscles in the throat relax. Promoting facts of wreckage through a trail of broken backs. Foes react to the frozen synapses. Notice distractions, glows and captions. Tunnel vision, don't notice the laughing. I hold the most bogus contraptions. Clothed in the skill I learned from at home in the back den. Rather lonely with a backpack full of fashion. Overhead like homie snapbacks with the flat brims. That then became what we were known for. Radiated style seemed to hurt the chromosomes more. Ultra tight, dim lit office detective light. Sorta soda with the quota, do expect the Sprite. Who's bubbling besides the dude who brought trouble in? Tacoma to Dublin, double or nothing win. Dolly. I'm Dolly and I do more than you. I write more than you. I'm more productive than you. Just keep watching me. Oh yeah, shut up. Yeah. Cosmopolitan
and hollering at all of them. Operate from the back of the dollar bin. I don't got a twin, I've got a tolerance. Finish writing the devil an email. I just gotta send. Product of omnipotent pimps. Sketches of a prominent nautilus. Honest reconnaissance. Conned into doing the obvious. Different stimulations the body miss. Pardon my party mix. Artistry on the fence. I'm meant to do the difficult. Bending all the intermittent rules that conflict with you. I'm fixing to fix 'em what I'm fixing to do. Shit that you listening to and shit, it's a trip if you knew. Switch to the tool, most efficient to use. Vintage mixed with the news, sick of mentioning crew. Equipped with wrenches and screws, this is simple as soup. Sniffing bricks in the coop, rip the shit up in two. Why we don't competition when they call us sighting? My creative vinyl is prices as porcelain plates. Such a high-grade typeface. Throw the iPod on shuffle, listen to my pace. Why we don't competition when they call us sighting? My creative vinyl is prices as porcelain plates. Such a high-grade typeface. Throw the iPod on shuffle, listen to my pace. Start of the paragraph, I'm there at last. Through a road flare in the trash, prepare to dash. Boom shaka, pink shrimp and blue lobster. Dooms and pasta with suede pumas proper. Y'all got more props than I pop up. I love the allure of more rap that does not suck. In the summer when I'm Frank Sinatra's brother's friend. Of the mother that inspired one to summon him. I've got lines like a double chin. I could sell the couplets for a couple yen. While I burn a blank disc, I'm anxious. All of the content is stuff that people ain't get. Used to paint kicks. Y'all dogs are corny. Just a Frank on a stick. With complacent communication statements, assume that nations hate what's conducive to my greatness. Dolly. When I put my foot on your neck, I'ma keep it there. Y'all niggas piss me off, man.
So from now on, I'm taking my time, and that's all it is to it. I had my last fuck up.
This shit hurts.
Those they don't know. Start making trouble. You're gonna fucking shoot somebody for a second. I don't want that. There's no reason for that, you know?
Got slaps like E Honda, self-esteem charger. Helpless deeds help me breathe stronger. Belief and honor keep me calm with the harmers. My literary styles like crop circles, the farmers. Spiritual body armor on, my arms are long, detachable attachment. Hurt your ass like a flat pinch. Introverted outcast on a blacklist. Y'all whitewash the game and back twist. The magic of a mishap's miraculous. Keep my batch of energy and symmetry with classics. The body's organic, my fist will recycle your chin. Light you up to the point you feel enlightened again. Bright as the brim of my hat when catching sunbeams. Come between me and my dreams and I become king. Drum beam with the dumb scheme to become another one of one thing or something. What thing? I could do more for you than what you could do for me. I could do more for you than what you could do for me. I tried to solo. I could do more for you than what you could do for me. I could do more for you than what you could do for me. Oh, tapping out metaphors and Morse code. Little goes a long way, like decadent morsels. Incredible core show, banging out the killer meetings. I keep it cold, but I'm still a heater, killing speakers. If I see you on the stage, I'll throw you off the shit. Duck Dynasty, so my patent on my esophagus. If the pit is bottomless, then why I gotta miss it? Honest logistics keep me from profiting off the business. I only speak to Tommy when the clip is in. Neutering y'all niggas styles like I got a clip of yo. Propositions got me popping oppositional. Clap you and cooking, your belly flopping on the kitchen, no. Spill your cup of noodle for the bucks as usual. That's inside and with fake humans are using you. I die with the dialect of a hating vet. You ain't never held a string instrument, nigga, try to fret. You don't know the pristine predicament that my mind affects. You ain't never did multiple drugs for a combined effect. I'm a nuisance trying to find
find a net. If the route is stellar, then I'll probably bite it back. Find the clay. I could do more for you than what you could do for me. Stupid. I could do more for you than what you could do for me. I try to tell them that I could do more for you than what you could do for me.
Stop making trouble.
I could do more for you than what you could do for me. Darling.
Yeah, look.
May Dolly in this. I ain't stopping.
He doesn't want me.
Look, this
I'm
is
gonna turn it up.
No place in the afternoon. That much I'm not doing.
Listen to this.
Neolithic nigga and a regal misfit. Cerebral conflicted from an enemy's infliction. Carry on, read the rarity in my palm print. Dare to see an error leave me in awe regardless. Calm as the dawn with strong mist, I'm honest. Songs of mine are merrily poems and sonnets. Know 'em with offense, show 'em I go the longest. Avoiding the bong hits, sowing oats is obnoxious. Very much a god complex with concepts. I walk backwards and smack turds with calm sense. Got the kind of feedback to make the intercom quit. A winner entering the center with the inner calmness. Glowing for gloaters, loitering lawyer type rapper buttle. Get daps in a huddle, give 'em a flash in the muzzle. Here's the dash of the struggle, zigzag missing a puddle. My how I kept it very brash, but I love you. I'm an evolved form of a superhuman mutant, fuming, choosing out the ruin, congruency in my fluency. Glued it seems rather beautifully, cruising always through the speed. Should it be surprising that I'm working at an uprising? I'm an evolved form of a superhuman mutant, fuming, choosing out the ruin, congruency in my fluency. Glued it seems rather beautifully, cruising always through the speed. Should it be surprising that I'm working at an uprising? Y'all would love to see me in shambles. Little do you know how deep the we can go. My life is a universe and an odyssey. Let it be known, not unlike something you ought to see. The lyrics are an onslaught of relief, so it seems I'm always on back on the beat. Transcend beyond blocks in the streets. Solely the only goal is non-stop with the steeds. By disease, moving non-stop with the breeze. Wrong plotting the scenes, on lock with the key. Niggas cock blocking the dreams. Vivid as I get, long shot with the steam. The focus is a point that was noted. Watch me give them the talk with no TED. Whether or not I get promoted doesn't impact the impact of what I know, kid. I'm an evolved form of a superhuman mutant, fuming, choosing out the ruin, congruency in my fluency. Glued it seems rather beautifully, cruising always through the speed. Should it be surprising that I'm working at an uprising? I'm an evolved form of a superhuman mutant, fuming, choosing out the ruin, congruency in my fluency. Glued it seems rather beautifully, cruising always through the speed. Should it be surprising that I'm working at an uprising?
You're late.
Working at an uprising.
You're fucking 3 hours late. Don't start on me.
You couldn't have gotten me somebody else. This item looks like shit and he's got no fucking manners. I'm not gonna put up with shit like this.
Hey, look, you asked me to get somebody that was all right. You know, Russell here, he's kind of a wise ass, but he's all right if you can stand him.
Yeah, and a guy like you want a job done? You don't have the balls to do it yourself. I think you ought to try pretty hard.
Yo, that was that May project right there. We're going, before we get back in, we're going to play some Build and Destroy strategization.
Everyone that got the stove open, hoping hard times make my venom more potent. A 40 ounce of OD and some E40 for breakfast. At 8 o'clock in the morning, I'm stressing. Going skiing to alleviate depression. The pressure so intense, need some relief to get a headache. The blessing came when I start getting my shit together. The after school special brought my clique together. We mashed, research, strategize, execute, build and destroy, period, point, decimal. Gentrification to a candidate for election. Kept housing in hilltop sub-area section 2.
Yeah. Y'all need to understand where we been, huh? Look. fuck the police, I could say that. Some gon' disagree, others gon' stand and clap. If I say let's make the hood a better place, some gonna love it and others gonna hate. If I say look, they killing our kids, some gonna turn their heads, others wanna see them live. If I say we bout to march on this concrete, some gonna move their feet, others gon' stay sleep. If I say I'm having a drink on the curb, some gonna frown, the others gonna blaze herb. If I say fuck Donald Trump, some gonna snitch, others gonna fist pump. If I say hilltop is life, some gonna throw gang signs, others wanna make it white. If I say BAD is the truth, nobody can say shit, cause here's the fucking proof, nigga. All in your face.
Can't asking where we been as my beat machine lights up. We still fighting for our rifles. Cadences top like rifles. Also reaching out to the idle ghost approaching nightfall. Spiritual warfare, tension in the air. Singing the night calls out a lullaby to bright-eyed bushy tail worm catchers. I've been toiling in the midnight oil flicker, learning better, curving all these trolling critters with written futures, building computers, disappointing my human friends. Cause I've been in the wind on the run, scoring like an all-points bulletin. Skeptics say I'm full of phlegm, not aware I'm anti-Motrin. So sick with it, ankle length, Dark Martin, when we kicking shit. Crops from the doc's garden, filling up the swish. We split like profits and proceeds, stretch amongst the fam. Catch me in the Wells Fargo doing the shmoney dance. When it was landing my cargoes, we did the running man. Arrivederci, Pete, we see you in the promised land. Time change, motherfucker, like daylight savings. Keep our celly in the microwave, ducking the agents.
We gon' build a new society for this one falls. Invest time and money into the cause. No rewind in life and you can't push pause. So we fight for the people, fuck yeah, we go hard. Fuck yeah, we go hard, fuck yeah, we go hard, fuck yeah, we go hard, fuck yeah, we go hard. We gon' build a new society for this one falls. Invest time and money into the cause. We do this for y'all, we do this for y'all, we do this for y'all, what we do is for y'all. No rewind in life and we can't push pause, so we fight for the people, fuck yeah, we go hard. We do this for y'all, we do this for y'all, we do this for y'all, what we do is for y'all.
Look, rich man got everything but loyalty. I'm a bottom dweller, ain't no diplomacy. We refer to loved ones as homies. Power's a number, so fuck being lonely. Chaos in the White House, but I'm straight. My lady satisfied, the kids just ate. Fuck racist overtones, I can't relate. But then again, I'm motivated by the hate.
We gon' build a new society for this one falls. Invest time and money into the cause. We do this for y'all, we do this for y'all, we do this for y'all. What we do is for y'all. No rewind in life and we can't push pause, so we fight for the people, fuck yeah, we go hard. We do this for y'all, we do this for y'all, we do this for y'all. What we do is for y'all.
A life cycle is a full life circle, 360-degree circle of life, circular. Word to Ivan Van Sertima. You a herb, I never heard of ya. My mic and pen murder ya with mic and pen. Fuck dorkies and fuck West End. Bad's all action, no resting. Up in your establishment flexing. Have your customers walking away in a whole different direction. Punks jump up to get beat down, so watch where you stepping. I'm rushing like a Russian on your whole damn election. I rhyme turpentine, toughest herpes off the turban. Rise word, ice cold George Gervin. That's point blank, period, point blank. And that's word to my shank. Roll tougher than a tank. My Krav Maga is Hamdulillah, flow agua luz nada.
We gon' build a new society for this one falls. Invest time and money into the cause. We do this for y'all. We do this for y'all. We do this for y'all. What we do is for y'all. No rewinding life and we can't push pause. So we fight for the people. Fuck yeah, we go hard. We do this for y'all. We do this for y'all. We do this for y'all. What we do is for y'all.
Babies having babies, so they're ignorant to love. 9 to 5 got my people stressing, escaping through drugs. Some pray to the most high above, and others like, I don't give a fuck. Government try to sweep us under the rug. That's why we come together and click up. Cause if you're looking for a better day, build and destroy is the only way. Cause if you're looking for a better day, build and destroy is the only way. Cause if you're looking for a better day, build and destroy is the only way.
The only way.
The only way.
Whoa.
My crew, we gets down to business, and after the mission is finished, we kicks it. My crew, we get down to business, and after the mission is finished, we kicks it. We kicks it. We kicks it. My crew, we get down to business, and after the mission is finished, we kicks it.
In every cell, the atoms revolve around the nucleus, like the planets revolve around the sun. On me, you can come and get some. Oh, my knee pod me hum. My tongue is a gun. I'm about to let off one, let off some, let off on someone. My actual facts produce factual acts. My spats fracture your backs. Wax have no counterattacks. Oh me, oh my. This guy ionize on my modus operandi. 365 times infinite. On your dean, or use a god on the job. Shake a 10 like you God, sham God. Any mush-mouth MC get hit with a plus degree. Purpose plus desire equals 33.3 times infinity. Infinite creativity. You spit it acidic, you a reptilian lizard. Every line I rhyme is alkaline. God cipher divine, or when I go for mine. Rhymes by the oodles, aiming at your noodles. Third eye never blurry, saw the hypocrisy of the reverend hella early. Had me feeling 7:30, behold my skull flow cold just like it snowed.
And I revolve around the table of blunt plasters, waking up the blue dreams. My fools be faking moves like green screens. My brother made a restaurant, her face turned red cause he lost his lease. Quoting scriptures from ancient Greece, I just roll 10 swishers and look at the pictures. Because the weed is much thicker.
Not doing the wash again tonight.
You know what? We got one more since we had to cut my verse off. We're going to go right back to that spot, if possible.
Nobody can say shit, cause here's the fucking proof, nigga. All in your face.
Can't ask him where we been as my beat machine lights up. We still fighting for our rifles. Cadences pop like rifles. Also reaching out to the idol. Ghost approaching nightfall. Spiritual warfare, tension in the air. Singing the night calls out a lullaby. The bright-eyed bushy tail worm catchers. I've been toiling in the midnight oil flicker. Learning better, curving all these twirling critters. With written futures, building computers. Disappointing my human friends. Cause I've been in the wind on the run, scoring like an all-points bulletin. Skeptics say I'm full of phlegm. Not aware I'm anti-Motrin. So sick with it, ankle length, Dark Martin when we kicking shit. Crops from the doc's garden, filling up the switch. We split like profits and proceeds. Stress amongst the fam. Catch me in the Wells Fargo doing the shmoney dance. When it was landing my cargoes, we did the running man. Arrivederci, Pete, we see you in the promised land. Time change, motherfucker, like daylight savings. Keep our celly in the microwave, ducking the agents.
If you ain't a predator, you a prey. Don't jump in the water if you can't swim. You on the left.
After we smash these bars and free our gods or stars, then we can have Zanny bars in Zanzibar. Words traveling far, sun, moon, and quasar. My palm trees in a jar, and that's word to my mom. Since the days of Krylon, any track that I rhyme on, I shine on. Dial on equations and math, Yakubi and skin grasp. Build bridges to the past, bad crew kicks ass. From the start, I was a shark who could spot a mark, catch a blow dart to the heart, skate off before the poison even start. Build and destroy, mind and heart, lightness and dark, lightness and dark.
This here is a building of a foundation where the pyramid is a ceiling for underground basement. Buried deep in the spirit is real powerful flamage. Aim it at the people who get paid vacations for killing niggas near not a night in jail. They get away scot-free. Damn right we mad thinking, what if they shot me? Grievances go to the local politicians. If you act like they listen, but they all against it in the end. And no, this ain't no cakewalk. We battling veterans of the oppressive system, and they don't take no days off. So we strategize and hit them in ways they can't stop. Gather local support for all your issues, but sometimes you get that mission, you can't even take your phone with you. The Stingray will capture you and your grandma's data instantly. Disable your Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter, and Instagram. It's still a mystery, the distance it reaches when it's ran. Hilltop bad put low-income housing in the hilltop sub-area, playing by force of nature. Of course they hate us, they want chips like Vegas. We fight for freedom and liberation. True revolution starts with new ideas put into action. Celebrate and crack a smile after the whole castle's hours. Distribute resources equally. Keep a garden in the gap to protect the leafy greens. Attack the beast and relax with ceremonial feasts and gatherings at least biannually. If you ain't a predator, you a prey then. Don't jump in the water if you can't swim. You gon' either be a shark or a fucking fish. Real shit. Can't nobody fuck with this.
What up, High Rise? You know my cousin Seaside, right?
That's the OG.
Yeah. He about to come through and freestyle right now. Drop him on him south side.
Walk up by faith, not by the fucking sight. Motherfucker, stay on that grind all night. You can't just see, I can't see a damn thing. Motherfucker, all I do is know how to get that fucking change. When it gets on that motherfucking real shit. Don't you know this is Southside neighborhood crib? And I feel this and I'm on that. All good to God, nigga, give me much dap. I ain't trying to hate, ain't got time for that. It's not in my DNA, you can trust that. Fuck around, motherfuckers, and I'm due with that. Guaranteed, motherfucker, gotta do is chase a scratch. Yeah, I'm getting with it. Motherfuckers that committed. OGs now, I'm a witness when you can't see. Nigga walking by the DJ, motherfuckers all thing. Nigga checks me these days. Nigga, oh baby, blow it up. Catch me on the motherfucking tree. Please take it straight, true it up. Fuck around, niggas ain't trying to hate. Pepper chase, hating on a nigga like me better in the race. I'ma do me, nigga, ain't no fucking changing. Fuck around, motherfuckers, ain't no rearranging. When you wanna get down to the real shit, pop your collar, nigga, walk to this shit.
We back up in this piece. You already know. High Rise and May are in here. Let me get to the right. You know, sometimes it just be a struggle, you know. This show, we're not at the professional level. That's okay. So while I adjust these parameters and get us back right on what we're looking like, let me unmute. Come on now.
Check, check.
There we go. There we go. All right. Coming back after halftime. Before we jump in to talking about this May shit that I played during the halftime, why don't you guys give me your final thoughts on our first show with the guest?
I like that format. You know, asking them, letting them drop their knowledge, their expertise. It's cool.
Yeah, it's good, current stuff, relevant.
on. That's it. I'm trying to adjust this camera over here. Give me some more while I get my camera situated.
I mean, she's just a delight, of course. And I can't wait to hear more music because the song she has done, I love.
Yeah, she dropped some bars for us today. So I encourage you to make clips and share them on your own social media. On your Instagram, Facebook, whatever. Like, yo, our show had a dope guest that dropped knowledge.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
For the young and the old. Beneficial to anyone that really is a artist or someone trying to get somewhere. With that being said, May motherfucking Dolly.
Yeah.
This shit. Tell me the name of this again. It said it's Worked Up?
Yeah, Worked Up.
Yeah, that shit got me fucking worked up.
Yeah. That's when you're known as being chill, cool, jazzy, peaceful. That was the other side of that. That was using the voice. That was standing a little bit further from the mic and letting the vocals project. Playing around with the voice inflections.
Well, I gotta say, that shit is the dopest shit I heard from you.
Yeah,
and you got probably over 1,000 songs.
Hey, if I was cycling, we would call that full gas. That's when you're pedaling your strongest. That's when you on the hardest gear, whatever. As far as physical limits, I was really trying to stretch my voice out, but not have it clip.
You fucking did. I'm not even talking about the technical aspects. I'm more talking about the really two things that stood out the most to me in it.
Yeah, the sport of it, just the physical sport.
Yeah, well, the things that stood out to me was number one was aggression. And you know, you have had bars and some braggadocious things. We're rappers, so we all have some of those bars. But this one, the overall, it was a cohesive project, and it's smaller, it's compact, but the aggression stood out to me, and the hooks. You don't fucking do hooks. And that stood out big to me. Like, oh shit, this motherfucker's doing hooks. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yo, I've done some really catchy ones that stick in my own head, but I've always hated the fact that hooks are catchy. Like, I hated the blatant, brainwashiness of a hook. So I was always trying to make stuff not be catchy, even though deep down that's what I love too. But there's things that I've naturally done to avoid being too palatable. Like, I don't want to be out there too much, but I do know the elements that it takes to make those dishes, like the hits and the formulas, and I try to do things I noticed that may have sabotaged, hitting certain levels.
Well, I
always gotta, it's like my form of tainting it a little bit, like leaving the different colored bead in the design.
Nah, I feel you. But this shit, right? I promise you, man. This got to get pressed up. Like, this got to be.
that is a focus in time of sitting down and deliberately writing in that style, that way, wanting it to sound how it sounds. And just as a writer, I've tried to exercise different emotions through the writing and try to get across on the microphone how they feel when you're writing it. And I know that we can control our voices as MCs. And some days, you know, we may not be as charged up as other days to get off that verse. But that project is intentional planning of setting off fireworks that way. And knowing that, like I said, I'm going to stand a couple footsteps away from the microphone because I know it's going to be peaking a little bit easier because I'll be screaming it in the living room or the big space and trying to mix that down where it's not peaking, but you hear that the vocal cords were scratchy.
No, we were talking about that before too, about that the scratchiness. Well, I mean,
trying to push. Yeah, there's like, I love the science of the rap, but I still love sports, and there's like a physicalness to it. And I'm still trying to figure out ways, like I'll pull from the stomach or I'll pull from the chest, sometimes do the throat, but there's different places to come from body-wise as far as like getting that voice and that tone off.
Man, I just, it was a great project. I'll tell you what, folks, you're going to have to play this show back. I mean, you're going to have to go to the middle part of the show until the point where he puts the shit out, you know. I would say you're the opposite of E-Tree. So you're going to put a lot of stuff out, you know, but it's more single, just putting out songs on the SoundCloud. This is a project. Like,
I have batches. I have a medicine cabinet in their little jars, you know, with the white lids on them. They're little projects. I know when to pull out certain projects for the time needed. I have cooked up so many albums and EPs and blah blahs. Like, I wanted that energy out right now, that project and that energy. We're in a fire season right now, December. I just want to spark people up, charge them up, and show them how to use that charge that they wake up with, that they may not know what to do with. Sometimes I have a lot of energy and I don't know how to get it out. And I can use that on the microphone, luckily. Or I could go on a bike ride. But that was one of those days and those sessions where I just went all out physically on the microphone for a change. Instead of playing too cool and smooth, I wanted to yell.
Well, look again. We've got the treat to have this on our show. So up until the point that you put it out, people are gonna have to come to this and watch this episode and watch the middle part of the episode at probably about 40 minutes in, maybe 42 minutes in, but yeah.
Shout out to V Don was on those beats. That's a dude from Harlem. It's more of an East Coast sound. And I don't know, whatever was going on over there at the time, I tried to do my version of that.
Well, listen, man.
After hearing what they do, I tried to do my version over here.
Well, this, I'm telling you, it's a cohesive project, and I mean it shows you as an elite lyricist, not just of our region, but just in general in rap. Like if more people heard this,
that's what I want. Break that shit, break it down and break it apart, and all the rap genius nerds. I'm making shit that they can get busy on if they're bored.
So well, besides that,
they can have a ball with that shit.
It's a two-piece. It's two-piece. So it's for them, but also, like you said, this. I'm not. I appreciate the lyrics, but this. I mean, there's so many levels and layers to those tracks, and like I said, I played it in order because I didn't listen to it till this morning. I know you sent it to me last Sunday, right as we started the show, but I didn't listen to it till this morning. I'm doing my normal cleanup routine and chores. I was about to call you. Like, that's how amped I swear to God, I was like, man, this motherfucker. I was going to call you and just say that. You motherfucker.
Yeah.
Oh. So we have to promote this. We have to promote this. Do you have a cover?
Not at all.
Which one?
We need to get this done. We need to get the cover art done. This is some shit that it is a real project, and it doesn't have to have no Build and Destroy stamp on it or nothing like that. We as your supporters need to help make this shit blow, because
we're in a crew and we make music, and that shit enriches our lives. I don't know how competitive everybody is in the crew, but as far as writing goes, I'm on the nerdy side of it. I'm trying to crack codes and have breakthroughs and fuck not just rappers up, but poet laureates and people that study English. I'm trying to trip those guys up, and I have breakthroughs at work, and I'll write those shits down, and I'll stand on a lot of them. I don't put them all out there, but they are there, and they're waiting. They're in the medicine cabinet, just waiting. There's so much shit I've said, I don't put it out there. I tuck it. It's on SoundCloud, pretty much all of it. But as far as what I want eyes to be put on, still get to control that side of it. But I've tried to hit all angles of the writing aspect and the creative ways you could use writing. The only thing I haven't really done is battle myself. I tried to, but I haven't fully done like a battle yourself rap. And I haven't done a alphabet rap like front to back all the way yet.
Well, look, man, the people, the fans, the folks are gonna enjoy. Your SoundCloud community, I know, appreciates your consistency. Me, I appreciate this as a project that I can listen to straight through, and I know when I put this shit on, I'm gonna be amped. Like what Tianey said, when she goes to, the shows, she's immediately pumped to come back and work on some shit. Like, yo, I'm pumped up now. So that's what that made me feel, is like, I'm ready to, like, I got to get to work. Like
I'm trying to still say my real shit in my everyday life stuff in these bars, but at the same time, I'm trying to stretch them like 12 to 16 syllables now. And it's nothing that's really forced. It's just natural progression of repetition. Doing it for years and years, it just comes with the progression of the art, and I'm still faithful to that. I always have a pencil or a pen, paper, rhymes in my pocket. I still do it the old-fashioned way. So,
Riceberg, what you got to say? Did you get a chance to listen to it?
No, I didn't yet. You sent us the link?
No, you're gonna have to go back and watch this.
Okay.
I'll send it
halfway
to
mark.
you too. I'll send it to you too.
The only way to listen to those songs until they're put out officially is to
because
go
I'm not
to
on the YouTube. I'm just on the Zoom call. So once that call ends, I'm just off until you send the next link.
You're right. Yeah.
No, I'm about to email you too. Then
I had no way of
Look, you should write something. You should write something up for this. You ain't wrote something up in a minute. Like this.
Yeah, I have not.
This will be perfect to write up, and we can throw it on the website. Look, so Josh is gonna come. We're gonna take pictures of some paintings that he's got done to get them on the website.
Yeah.
Or I might go over there and do it just so I can get the pictures immediately and get them on the website.
Yeah, yeah. I sold that one to K-Do.
Who's
K-Do? K-Dooski.
Dooski.
Yeah, the LA Dodger one.
I don't think I know who that is, but that's
I'm about to say he's the MC. He's Tacoma. He spits. He's fresh.
Yeah, what matters is you sold a fucking painting.
I know. But as far as what May said, though, and just I could testify for sure to his SoundCloud and his, just sort of his dedication to making rhyming, sort of a martial art, a very, he sounds like he's able to come at it very disciplined, but yet he sounds like he's having fun. Sometimes you hear people rap and what they're saying might be dope, but you're like, they're not enjoying themselves or whatever, they're still not like just having fun rapping to a beat. Whereas May always sounds like he's joyous with it, no matter how sharp he's being, which makes it a really enjoyable listen, not just a hard, sometimes it's hard. It's hard to listen to a Chino XL or something like that. And, he's there's not a lot of happiness in those, in not only his bars, but the action of rapping. Whereas May sounds always free and fun with it, on top of all of the super high level lyrics that he's spitting. And that's a damn near impossible tightrope to walk.
Well, your writing on this shit is gonna be different, cause it don't sound fun to me. It sounds like May was like, "Yeah, I'm about to whip somebody's ass today." That's what it sounds like. Yo, today is not play around day. It's not, everything. Like it was what you're saying. Martial artistry. It was attacks.
It was a workout.
You said I'm back on the beats or something. You said
yeah, I was trying to leave sweaty and like tired from rap, and I wanted to be able to rap till I sweat. And there's only certain ways to do that. You have to physically. A lot of that shit, I might have been jumping up and down or doing things that didn't look like a traditional rap recording.
So look, this is what I predicted. I'm gonna predict this now. If we push this project properly, this will build. To me, this is a perfect compact type of project for this day and age. It's not a full album, people like to listen to songs individually, but this is enough to where it's 4 joints back. Like this is a joint, it's a pill, it's a medicine pill. Like you said, you got these in the medicine bottles. Like this is one where you can listen to this straight through. I think it was like 11 minutes or 12 minutes. Peel pack.
Short.
But this is going to be one, if we push it right, your fans, I know you say you trying to stay out the way, your fan base will grow to the point where you got the other medicines, they're going to demand that you come back to this. Like, we want to hear the rap till you sweat. We want another one of those. We give us another 4-pack. Like, this is gonna be your signature realm. I know you can hit all the other realms, but this will be the realm that people demand. We need you to return here. We need you to return to this realm. Hey,
that's good to know. You should have more than 3. There should be like a 6-pack or like 7 of those total for that project.
A 6-pack, yeah.
But that, like I said, that was a moment in time. It was a martial arts thing. That was a move that I know and I have in my arsenal. So we can do it whatever way in the future. We can go fun, bouncy. We could go poppy. We could go jazzy. We could go aggressive. We could go wherever way. It's another practice and another knowledge attain, notching the belt. I don't want people to stop trying different stuff or doing the opposite of what they're known for.
Well, you ain't did nothing different. There's still fucking bars on that shit. I mean, the first song was called "Setting a Bar." And it was bars, like, just nonstop. Like, I'll tell you what, I don't want to go long-winded. The reason why we started early today was to end early.
So Wicked. So if after this, if I go to your YouTube page and just go to the live section, those songs are in the intermission of this.
Yeah, it'll be like 40 minutes in. Like, as soon as me and Tianey are done, I threw that on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been having the live play on my TV while we're on live. Like, here's my TV right now.
Oh, cool.
This is live on live right now.
Listen, this is how we're supposed to be doing it.
That's meta.
I'm saying we're all supposed to be doing this to run our own numbers up.
I got that shit just streaming in the back.
Oh, of the YouTube page live right now.
Right.
On another device.
That's on my TV right now.
Look, I'll say this. We need to figure out a good cover for this project.
Well, I want to listen to it before I put my opinion in on that.
Hey, so he's gonna send it to you, or you check out the live and see it. Either way, we need you to write up that article. We're gonna post it on the website, and
I got my day at work tomorrow where I'll have my headphones on. I'll listen to it a couple times through tomorrow.
Well, I'll send them all of it, the rest of it.
The rest of it,
because it's not all.
What?
It wasn't all on there today.
You playing around. She's playing with me. Why did you play with me like that? Well, the first 4 joints that I got to hear was fucking amazing.
Good.
So send me the rest too. Shit. What you talking about?
Yeah. Just send out that email then to us.
Yeah, we'll do.
With the link. So.
Well, all right, man. Any last words from both of you gentlemen? It's been this was a great. We're not even at week 9 technically. Well, no, we're not at week 10. This is week 9, but it's only the 7th actual show. Or either because my first 2 weeks was technical difficulties. But
man, I just I look forward to the calls now, and you know, I don't want to put you on blast or anything, or put you in a hard spot, but you know, Wicked, I know one of your good friends passed recently, and you know, therefore it feels like, you know, just somebody I knew almost passed, you know, and I know that was one of your best friends ever, and I could tell from the videos that you know, y'all had a real place together, you know, and you know, that's important to me because you know, I think of you as a best friend, and it seems like maybe that person you know, living situation changed maybe right before I got to be around you, and I don't honestly remember ever meeting that person, but I'd, you know, I'd be interested in just hearing a few last words that you got to say about that person, you know, in memorandum that I can hold on, you know, just to
Okay.
feel
I got
closer.
you.
Yeah.
So Grudge Yola, aka Real Hood, aka Lil Loke, Laquan Dupree Jackson. I mean, yeah, as a person, I probably spent the most time with him than any other person, whether, you know, during kicking it adventures, uh, sitting around rapping. I'm was foresighted enough to record a bunch of shit, so I got tapes, and that's why I'm able to put the shit out, you know, on the Facebook. I'll be probably compiling some videos and putting some shit together for the YouTube, but I mean, uh, he was a star from a young age. He was very likable, great personality. Everyone liked him, and you know, he liked to kick it with me because you know, sometimes I would push his buttons and push him, and sometimes I just, you know, be the sidekick to roll on with all of his shenanigans and whatever he wanted to do. I was there for all the bullshit. So, yeah, man, major talented. He would have fit in perfectly with Build and Destroy, as an artist. You know, he'll in his later years, later recordings, he would get more into the singing bag, you know, the auto tune type, but he was a rapper. So in the last, not maybe not the last show, but the one before, the mid time break, I played a mix of his joints. It was like 19 minutes, but it was a solid stream of you hearing him being able to act. What's up, man? But yeah, extra talented, funny, charismatic. Everyone liked him and wanted to be around him. And he was a good artist. Like, I wish I'd have got, you know, been on him more later in years to encourage him to get give him canvases and paint and shit like that, because he could draw. I never seen him paint anything before, but this motherfucker could draw. When we was 6-7 years old, he was good. He was a good artist. So I got nothing but great memories thinking about him and his laugh. And I won't lose him because I got all the tapes. It's really about me putting it out to show people him as a character. He was a character too. He would have made you guys smile. He's a person that makes people smile. Yeah, man, I miss him. I love him. And I'm gonna continue to promote his stuff. You know, as we promote each other, you know, the Build and Destroy brand, and you know, we're at the middle stages of life. He deserves to get more promoted. People deserve to know him and hear his music and see him as a character. More people deserve it. Like, just like more people deserve to hear May's music, and like, it's really, and I learned this late, because as an artist, we don't think about it. We think about making the art, but the real job is getting the eyes on the art, getting the ears on the art, and that's an actual job, and it takes energy and money and effort, and that's really where this show comes into play. Because as we just do this every week, our audience will build up, and when we play something at the halftime segment, your Spotify numbers will go up. Your SoundCloud numbers will go up as our audience is bigger. And that's my goal at this point, is to put more emphasis and effort into the marketing and promotion aspect of our stuff, because we make good art. More people just have to see it and hear it. Like, they deserve it. It's good art. Everyone should be bumping the Build and Destroy music and May Dolly music and Josh Reisberg music and Tianey music.
Yeah.
But we have to get it in front of them. They don't know it exists. They can't listen to it. If they don't know it exists, they can't buy your painting if they don't know that it's there. So that's my focus moving forward.
Man, that was well said. Thank you for sharing that, and it's cool about you guys is I do consider y'all family and best friends, but I don't know. I think maybe I've only known y'all 15 years or so. So every time I learn something about you all previous to that time frame, it's so cool. It's like I get to learn something all brand new about just you all, people that I love. So,
well, consider this as part of this show moving forward, because we got like 20 seconds left before the Zoom cuts off. We got to get the Build and Destroy documentary going. And part of that documentary is each individual getting that backstory. So what you don't know, you will know. And that was the end of the Zoom. They cut us off. You already know how it goes. Well, we're going to end it with Build and Destroy. Look, I'm just fucking go ahead and throw it back. This May Dolly shit is not even the full project. Shit. I need those whatever mini songs is left after this. We're going to throw this shit back on and end it with that. May Dolly, Worked Up. Let's go. Build and Destroy show. Wicked Meticulous.
Dolly. Watch me. Linear space travel. Starting the interest of those that hate travel. Partaking the great scramble. Upper tier to escape shambles. Life knows what fate can do. The Greats channel creations on piano. The voice box a fidgety replacement for ammo. Case lows of the grand mode. Late showings of mad goals. Kept to himself the depth of exceptional health. The magnitude of the magnetic etched on his shelf. Sipping the keg or repelled to compression is nailed. The enlightened one never stresses himself. Blessed with the belt of Orion, I'm melting from science. Dealt the defiant cards, healing from giant scars. The current climate may predict that I am climbing far. Designing par excellence for minus stars. Pull a string like a fine guitar. Define my art as sublime bizarre. Bikes instead of flying cars. Finite energy to try and spar. Fire hard. Abort quick like bleeding lines on a forklift. Before I force it, I make sure of enforcements. Torque lifts the machinery immediately. Pleased to believe the weed is really weak in G. At least in my experience, furious as the Fab Five. Sure he gets what was past time, strapped it to an exact science. What matters is my supernatural knack for rhyming. I've manufactured hieroglyphs for scientists. Build an army with songs, let's see how many I enlist. May got the drop like the face of entire cliffs. Inspired to find a glitch is my intent. Concentrate, focus till the final note is legit. Dire hope that the myth's broken. Fixed omen, omitting the chosen for differences, hold them back. Every other bar is just an ode to rap. Take a break so that the muscles in the throat relax. Promoting facts of wreckage through a trail of broken backs. Foes react to the frozen synapses. Notice distractions, closing captions. Tunnel vision, don't notice the laughing. I hold the most bogus contraptions. Clothed in the skill I learned from at home in the back den. Rather lonely with a backpack full of fashion. Overhead like homie snapbacks with the flat brims. That then became what we were known for. Radiated style seemed to hurt the chromosomes more. Ultra tight, dim lit office detective light. Sorta soda with the quota, do expect a Sprite. Who's bubbling besides the dude who brought trouble in? Tacoma to Dublin, double or nothing win. Dolly! I'm Dolly and I do more than you. I write more than you. I'm more productive than you. Just keep watching me. Oh yeah, shut up. Yeah. Cosmopolitan hollering at all of them. Operate from the back of the dollar bin. I don't got a twin, I've got the tolerance. Finish writing the devil an email. I just gotta send. Product of omnipotent pimps. Sketches of a prominent nautilus. Honest reconnaissance. Conned into doing the obvious. Different stimulations the body miss. Pardon my party mix. Artistry on the fence. I'm meant to do the difficult. Bending all the intermittent rules that conflict with you. I'm fixing to fix 'em what I'm fixing to do. Shit that you listening to and shit, it's a trip if you knew. Switch to the tool, most efficient to use. Vintage mixed with the news, sick of mentioning crew. Equipped with wrenches and screws, this is simple as soup. Sniffing bricks in the coop, rip the shit up in two. Why we don't competition when they call us sighting? My creative vinylist prices is porcelain plates. Such a high grade typeface. Throw the iPod on shuffle, listen on my pace. Why we don't competition when they call us sighting? My creative vinylist prices is porcelain plates. Such a high grade typeface. Throw the iPod on shuffle, listen on my page. Start of the paragraph, I'm there at last. Through a road flare in the trash, prepare to dash. Boom shaka, pink shrimp and blue lobster. Dooms and pasta with suede pumas proper. Y'all got more props than I pop up. I love the allure of more rap that does not suck. In the summer when I'm Frank Sinatra's brother's friend. Of the mother that inspired one to summon him. I've got lines like a double chin. I could sell the couplets for a couple yen. While I burn a blank disc, I'm anxious. All of the content is stuff that people ain't get. Used to paint kicks. Y'all dogs are corny. Just a Frank on a stick. With complacent communication statements, assume that nations hate what's conducive to my greatness. Dolly. When I put my foot on your neck, I'ma keep it there. Y'all niggas piss me off, man.
So from now on, I'm taking my time, and that's all it is to it. I had my last fuck up.
This shit hurts.
Those they all know. Start making trouble. You're gonna fucking shoot somebody for a second. I don't want that. There's no reason for that, you know?
Got slaps like Eve Honda, self-esteem charger. Helpless deeds help me grieve stronger. Belief and honor keep me calm with the harmers. My literary styles like crop circles, the farmers. Spiritual body armor on, my arms are long, detachable attachment. Hurt your ass like a flat pinch. Introverted outcast on a blacklist. Y'all whitewash the game and back twist. The magic of a mishap's miraculous. Keep my batch of energy and symmetry with classics. The body's organic, my fist will recycle your chin. Let you up to the point you feel enlightened again. Bright as the brim of my hat when catching sunbeams. Come between me and my dreams and I become king. Drum beam with the dumb scheme to become another one of one thing or something. What thing? I could do more for you than what you could do for me. I could do more for you than what you could do for me. I try to tell her. I could do more for you than what you could do for me. I could do more for you than what you could do for me. Oh, tapping out metaphors and Morse code. Little goes a long way, like decadent morsels. Incredible core show, banging out the killer meters. I keep it cold when I'm still a heater, killing speakers. If I see you on the stage, I'll throw you off the shit. Duck Dynasty's on my patent, on my esophagus. If the pit is bottomless, then why I gotta miss it? Honest logistics keep me from profiting off the business. I only speak to Tommy when the clip is in. Neutering y'all nigga styles like I got a clip of yo. Propositions got me popping oppositional. Clap you when cooking, your belly flopping on the kitchen, no. Spill your cup of noodle for the bucks as usual. That's just that and when fake humans are using you. I die with the dialect of a hating fan. You ain't never held a string instrument, nigga, try to fret. You don't know the pristine predicament that my mind affects. You ain't never did multiple drugs for a combined effect. I'm a nuisance trying to find a net. If the route is stellar, then I'll probably bite it back. Why neglect? I could do more for you than what you could do for me. Stupid. I could do more for you than what you could do for me. I try to tell them that. I could do more for you than what you could do for me.
Stop making trouble.
I could do more for you than what you could do for me. Darling.
He does one thing. I'm
tearing it up right now.
I'm not wasting an afternoon on that much. I'm not doing.
Neolithic nigga and a regal misfit. Cerebral conflicted from an enemy's infliction. Carry on, read the rarity in my palm print. Dare to see an error leave me in awe regardless. Calm as the dawn with strong mist, I'm honest. Songs of mine are merrily poems and sonnets. Know 'em with offense, show 'em I go the longest. Avoiding the bong hits, sowing oats is obnoxious. Very much a god complex with concepts. I walk backwards and smack turds with calm sense. Got the kind of feedback to make the intercom quit. A winner entering a center with the inner calmness. Glowing for gloaters, loitering lawyer type. Rap rebuttal, get daps in a huddle. Give 'em a blash in a muzzle. Here's a dash of the struggle. Zigzag missing a puddle. My how I kept it very brash, but I love you. I'm an evolved form of a superhuman mutant, fuming, choosing out the ruin, congruency in my fluency. Glued it seems rather beautifully, cruising always through the speed. Should it be surprising that I'm working at an uprising? I'm an evolved form of a superhuman mutant, fuming, choosing out the ruin, congruency in my fluency. Glued it seems rather beautifully, cruising always through the speed. Should it be surprising that I'm working at an uprising? Y'all would love to see me in shambles. Little do you know how deep the we can go. My life is a universe and an odyssey. Let it be known, not unlike something you ought to see. The lyrics are an onslaught of relief, so it seems I'm always on back on the beat. Transcend beyond blocks in the streets. Solely the only goal is non-stop with the steeds. By disease, moving non-stop with the breeze. Wrong plotting the scenes, on lock with the key. Niggas cock blocking the dreams. Vivid as I get, long shot with the steam. The focus is a point that was noted. Watch me give them the talk with no TED. Whether or not I get promoted doesn't impact the impact of what I know, kid.
I'm an evolved form of a superhuman mutant human, choosing not to ruin congruency in my fluency. Glued, it seems rather beautifully. Cruising, I always do the speed. Should it be surprising that I'm working at an uprising? I'm an evolved form of a superhuman mutant human, choosing not to ruin congruency in my fluency. Glued, it seems rather beautifully. Cruising, I always do the speed. Should it be surprising that I'm working at an uprising?
You're late. You're fucking 3 hours late. Don't start on me.
You couldn't have gotten me somebody else. This item looks like shit and he's got no fucking manners. I'm not gonna put up with shit like this.
Hey, look, you asked me to get somebody that was all right. You know, Russell here, he's kind of a wise ass, but he's all right if you can stand him.
Yeah, and a guy like you want a job done? You don't have the balls to do it yourself. I think you ought to try pretty hard.
Hey, I appreciate y'all popping in for the episode today. That will be the end. Thank you to our guest, Tianey Assata. So, peace out. Aya. Sayonara.